All right, we are back here. Welcome to Melty Blood Top 8. You've been watching it so far here. The pools have been blistering here, but we're back. We'll have more of it all the way down to the final matches here. I'm Risky Sweep. I'm here with Razor. How are you doing?
Hey, man, a last-minute switch to get me in here, but excited. The Kentucky-Tennessee connection.
Might as well, yeah.
Hooking up down here in Florida. No oceans up our way.
Yeah, no, they don't let us near the ocean. What is shrimp? We get that. That's frozen, right? That's frozen, like where it comes from on that. Unfortunately, Saki Sakura was going to be in here in the top 8. She's unfortunately sick. Hope she feels better on that. Really sorry to see her that, but we're going to try to get as many, show you as much of the action as we can.
It'll be fun. Been sitting out here watching these pools. Been a lot of competitive matches. Seen a lot of character variety. I'm excited to see where we go from top 8. But it's going to be blistering. It's going to be action all over the screen. Anime nonsense. We're ready for it. We're ready.
You know what? That's what I want, though. That's what I want, especially with the new patch that happened in May, right before Combo Breaker. On that, a lot of the characters, like now that they with the moon, like you get the immediate use of like there's no slowdown with moon skill outside of moon drive. There's very much an encouragement of using a lot of those more moon skills more often, using those clash frames, kind of making it makes a little bit of a faster paced game. And a lot of the patch was basically. It's like, oh, that misses during the middle of a combo. Hold on, let's change some hitboxes. Let's do some faster recovery here. Let's do some updates in there alongside of it, and it works out for the better. This, especially like some of the characters got a real big buff out of it, like Ushi Wakamaru, for example. Yep. Like we saw that in Combo Breaker quite a bit from Fushi in that, and it was like kind of just amazing to see that. Earlier today, I saw a Dante account of Monte Cristo mirror happening earlier in pools, like people trying to play in those new characters, like newer characters, and kind of playing around with it. It's been great.
Been great. You mentioned the update patch. With the way this tournament has gone, I'm surprised this didn't get an update patch this week.
Yeah,
going from Jabali's Twitter, everything updated this week.
Yeah, I'm just fully expecting by this point, maybe like we're gonna get to the point like mid tournament, someone's gonna be like, yeah, we dropped the patch mid patch, you got to update right now. Like at this point, fingers crossed that doesn't happen.
And like some of those games, like Mortal Kombat, like you have to authenticate it with the internet.
Yeah,
so if you're going to play it, you got to play on the new patch. You could say, hey, no new characters or something like they did with Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, understandable on that. Fortunately, like Melty Blood, with how they've been doing by doing that game, like all the updates have been free on that, like been free DLC. Just goes on there. No messy residue with authentication to go with it. But it looks like we are going to be going into our first match up top 8 on the winner's side. No surprise from these two. It is ScrawtVermillion versus Defiant.
Yeah, here we go. Blob on the screen. You know you're going to see some action. This is two of the top players in this tournament. No surprises here, and can't wait to get this one started. Top 8, here we go, folks.
Yeah, oh no, like no hesitation. We're going right back into it. Like Scrot keeping with the Coma pick, has like kind of playing with a couple other characters. We see the match coming out in a Combo Breaker here, but it's been tried and true with this. And there we're already going in the corner, keeping up with the pressure here, setting up. One more time here, you wanting to try to smother Defiant, like let that fire not have a chance to spread out there, but yeah, get the change around from Defiant here, throwing out the projectile here, gets a nice fatal counter here, going to get the full combo on there afterwards, and back to the corner you go.
Defiant had his back against the wall, but fought his way out of the corner and tucked the corner, and now he's eating it coming the other way. Oh my God!
That
back and forth, baby.
Scrot knows that 2B, even the 2B from Coma, even though it did get a little bit of a nerf, it is still the God anti-air.
Oh yeah, throws the move out, follows it up with a grab behind it. Here we go, the shield tech gonna get him out of the corner, but the block string is real risky.
Yeah, it is definitely real. Armor up, we're gonna hear, I like the backdash, trying to get away from it. You're trying to let the super armor grow out of time, but the 2B comes out to play again, and Scrot's gonna get a full combo here, going back into the corner. One more touch is all you need, the KO to start things off here at top 8.
There we go, back and forth. We'll see if we can get any Defiant come back here.
Yeah, Blob in the ice mode now has access to those bigger projectiles, different little setup, and there goes the ice carpet coming out to play here. You're going to get the full combo. Continue with the 3Z, get the knockdown on there. Time him out, instant anti-air to kind of keep you guessing on there. The shield coming out just like nothing afterwards, just kind of like taking absorbs it. Yeah, the heat activation here, trying to like you like keep that play the get off game.
Down around the Ice Tech comes out, but the heat is real.
Yeah, going in there, the BC coming out to play, the mark in there. You're going to see a lot of shield BC counter in there just to close the distance a lot from that. But there it is, fatal counter here. Get a little bit of boot charge. Make sure you have Moondrive. Come to catch on that. Going to hit the EX here. Going to continue the combo. Nice little 3.3K damage.
Defiant's got to find a way out of this corner, and he gets the low to connect, and he's going to go up top with the juggle, keep things going to center stage. This is going to be close after this. Yeah, and we are all knotted up here, round 2.
Defiant has access to Moondrive again here. Both players at about even life, but it's a touch of Defiant from Vlav in there, catching with the sword in there to get the knockdown 1-1 here.
Final round, baby. First game of top 8 in the action. Hot and heavy, and right off the bat, ScrawtVermillion just slicing them up.
Yeah, going in, got set up on the other side. I like that option though. Go activates the heat, pushes ScrawtVermillion into the corner, wanting to play the game. Scrawt has full resources to work with here, and not able to use any of it at this moment here. Going to catch in the stand shield, but nothing for it here. We're gonna kind of keep it at bay, keep it at mid-range, going, waiting for that proper hit, and there it is from Defiant.
Defiant is using these normals to the best of his abilities. Here we go. Gonna activate, keep things rocking.
Activated the Moondrive in there, just gets a little bit of extra damage, builds up to a single meter, next touch will kill with the help of that, and you don't even need to use that EX because you were down and up. You're round here. Defiant taking the first one.
Competitive game. Defiant Foxback loses that first round, but just really keeps at it. This one could go either way, though. Really.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it can definitely go either way. ScrawtVermillion notably has won, looking down at the research for CEO alone, has won CEO 2022, CEO 2023, and CEO Taku 2023 on that. It has not dropped a set in that entire time here. Potentially, here trying to change around. Defiant may be the closest to that. The super jump in the shield there was too far away on that, but kind of a very tenacious situation.
I'm a fan of at least throwing it out there, trying. Gonna end up in the corner after that, and the pressure just keeps on coming. Yeah, down the last quarter of this life bar.
Yeah, armor up. Try to go in. That still hit afterwards on the on the heat activation. Got the little slap in there. We're continuing the pressure all the way down here. One more touch. Yeah, finish off the EX just to finish the plate. Make sure the job is done.
Yeah, ScrawtVermillion just one step ahead there. Every move in that corner situation.
Okay, trying to catch on that, Defiant keeping a little bit back, but we're getting pushed like an air hockey puck all the way back into the corner. ScrawtVermillion found the goal.
There we go. Now going to be in the blender for a hot minute. We'll see what's the mix on the wake up.
Yeah, armor up there, holding down the shield low. Kind of a dangerous situation, but doesn't get anything for it here. But now the touches from ScrawtVermillion coming in handy here. Going to get down. Kind of keeping the range and playing that game, the game that we have known Scrawt and Coma to do, for many a times in these tournaments here. Big, perfect in there to finish it off. Tying it up is showing us, no, that's not how things are going to go. We're going to make it 1-1.
Keeps conditioning the block in the corner there, and then just runs up with the no mix-up grab. Really mixing things up well, but here we go. First touch going to go to Defiant. They're going to take it all the way to the corner with this. The fire specials activated right now.
Yeah, the 3C from Defiant in there, they did buff. Oh, the fatal counter from Coma though, from ScrawtVermillion here, being able to get the side switch on here, has a little bit of meter to work with, but yeah, going to activate Moondrive at the very beginning of the wake up to kind of play the game on there. But you got super armor. I like that move from Defiant though. The super armor immediately came out, used the heat activation to make it go away immediately.
Yeah, got all these resources, and he's going to use them all here in this first round. Hey, you can't lose here. It's winner semis 1-1.
Yeah, no, very critical. If you're going to get into that winners finals, here is the chance to make it happen here. Going to get followed. Yeah, catching on there, get the grab. Set it down, gets in with the low, the 2A here, going to get down. Then one more time with the setting the flame here. We are on set point.
Set point, Defiant. Trying to defy the odds here as he's been backed against the wall, been grabbed, been sliced up. But he's got a game. He knows what he's got to do. He's got to adapt and get out of this corner, Risky.
Yeah, unfortunately, got a counter on that here. We're back in here, kind of getting the setup here. Catching on the low. ScrawtVermillion happy to keep back, keep away from the long range that Vlav has from the sword, from the cutlass. Getting on the back there. BC on there, counter, gets back in there and gets in with the low on there afterwards here. We're back in the corner.
Just playing it perfect, backing up. You got the lead. Play some neutral. unheard of in some games like this, but it's there. It's there.
Yeah, it's definitely like hiding and waiting for you here. And I'm going ahead. Yeah, I'm going ahead and activate the Moon Drive.
Shut it
Get
down.
that extra shut it down here with a nearly not full life bar with just a vital source being taken away. ScrawtVermillion going to be moving on to winners finals.
Did a great job there. Of course, Defiant still alive. Going to go down to the losers bracket, but this was a really. After losing that first game, just took it to another level.
Yeah. No, Defiant has been playing Vlob ever since the very beginning of this game. Has been playing stellar with that character all the way through, and we've kind of seen like amidst many of the changes, Vlob is still a good character to play. Like has a lot of good tools, especially from like playing the zoning game and kind of like up close and personal. Being able to use a lariat, kind of trick it up with a high and low, and they're using a lot of the moon skills to kind of approach your opponent on there. But unfortunately, wasn't able to get a whole lot done because ScrawtVermillion was kind
Never
of
got a chance.
Smothering the flame and heating up the ice, basically. Like whatever the situation came up to be, Scrawt was ready for it.
Yeah,
Scrawt's fought this a billion times.
Really, one of those characters that if you're in the mid range, you're doing well. But if your opponent gets up in your face and keeps you from getting your party started, it could be a long day. And look, ScrawtVermillion did a great job of pressuring, backing up, waiting to bait something out, coming in and punishing. Just a master class there.
Yeah, Scrawt is no stranger to that battle. Has been fighting that for many a times in Melty Blood, like on this. But now we're going to be moving on into our next match here. We got ourselves couple of familiar faces here at CEO tournaments of Melty Blood Pass. JurassicOri versus Arhkma MuddyKipz. So we got JurassicOri. JurassicOri has a couple characters on there. Like I've seen the Hisui come out more often than not, but I believe there's a couple other characters that they could be playing also. Arhkma MuddyKipz tends to keep to the either CL or powered CL. We might see either on that, but looks like we are going to either, if we're not getting into a button check here, we do see the Hisui and CL on the screen.
Everybody's warm. They've been playing pools, baby. We don't button check in top 8.
Yeah, no.
Winter semis.
Bracket all the way down. Yeah, catching on that a little bit of a touch there, but we're already keeping back. And JurassicOri, one of the things that she likes to do a whole lot is that she loves to throw the items, especially with that. You had to change early on in Melty Blood where you're able to hold down a different direction and get like the different items being thrown out between the like choose on there. And JurassicOri loves to do that just to kind of keep up the control, and that's the reason for that because like such agents say like you use the BC shield counter to kind of approach on that. Was ready for that with the follow up and get the hit on there with the ground normal there. We're back in the corner. The bento boxes are run to play.
Yeah, and here we are back in the corner. The blocks are real, and just going to try to burst out of there. Gets caught, and that is going to be a full combo risk.
Yeah, full combo. Back into the bento state here. You're going to eat your food, but you're going to have to take some fist first here. The ladle coming out at the very end here. First round going to JurassicOri.
Trying to block, got caught by that high, and that is all she wrote. Oh, we got shields. We got shields against these projectiles.
Yeah, holding shield, just not actually not responding to it at all. Here, going to get the follow up with the 5C in there to start the combo, and here all the way into the corner here. Yeah, going to get follow up with 3C, get the knockdown, throw you down, ladle. I made you out of clay, and we're going down into like catching on that with the shield.
Full screen cross up into a 44 hit combo. Just another day off.
Yeah, MuddyKipz got a fatal counter on the dive in for JurassicOri here. Going to get a nice 4.6k damage here to start things off on their end to get the tempo going. But there it is, the shield A counter coming out of play. You're going to get a full combo on that. Sets up the moon skill bentos in here, and you're going to get set the follow it. And I like that. Kind of going in. You set the bento and you do nothing. You just wait for the reaction to happen there, and you're going to go into that arc drive, and you're going to finish off that. JurassicOri getting the first one.
The American reset. The American reset in the anime game. You just see what they do and then start a new combo.
Yeah, sometimes you just set the bento and you decide like, are they going to approach the food? Is it the trap? Is it enabled on there? But now we're back into the second round here. We're back in here, going in for the grab here. One more bento. That bento was a fake. Here we go, another throw. More bentos, more food leaves. The invincibility on the moonsault, and actually the dive down behind and got hit by the bento, giving JurassicOri a free combo.
We got a near perfect here. There we go. Finishes it off. a blistering round. That one, I turned my head for a second. The cough risky, and it was over.
This game was already a pretty fast game, but like with the new patch, it feels like it's even faster than ever on that. Getting like with EX, goes in for the low on the wake up here, but JurassicOri recovers just in time, gets it in with the assault here, and we're going back down. Both players have plenty of resources to work with here.
Oh yeah, basically all loaded up. Here now they are all loaded up. This is going in the corner.
Same
just
side.
shy of, here we go.
Catches on it. We're going in. Yeah, going to hit the smoke screen. You still have to keep up the block here, and you're having to deal with like going back and forth with the Mentos, but too far away. But you can jump cancel the moonsault now in that, and you get in with the throw afterwards. Out on that from Arhkma MuddyKipz. It's still JurassicOri's turn. Have to use the blood heat on there to get off and get immediately on that. Have to be very careful here. Shield coming out to play. Tried to go in for the EX here, but JurassicOri recovered just in time and got a damage for it.
Yeah, got all that health back from the heat, and now is losing it every bit in this combo, and back to the corner it is, about to finish it up.
Arhkma looked like let go of shield just at the last moment there, and it is going to be JurassicOri moving on to fight ScrawtVermillion in a very, I would say, the CEO Classic at this point. It feels like looking over the notes really quickly on that, JurassicOri got like second or third at most of the CEOs or CEO tacos here. So this is a tried and true battle we're about to see once again for you, the viewers at home.
Doing great, and that one, I mean, that was fast, risky. You're talking about just a hot match right there. Just backing them into the corner, doing what you got to do, finishing things off. So winners finals are going to be great. We're about to go back. We're about to go down to losers. Get our losers 8 matches out of the way. Ultra Shock 3 versus Blue Thunder, and then GearDragon and Donquavious. So.
Yep, that's exactly right here. So we are going to be on the loser side of things. That means like it's all or nothing at this point here. But looking at these players in the pool bracket, like they've both been fighting through there. I know Ultra Shock 3 has been mostly on the Alco playing on there, and has switched over Hisui at least once on there. So I'm not sure which character we're going to see first. And I believe, if I recall correctly, Blue Thunder was using the Count of Monte Cristo, Dante. So
I believe we did watch that pools match and saw that, and looking pretty swift with it. We'll see. Hey, that's in top 24. There's levels to this.
Yes.
We got to see if we can keep it up in top 8.
Yeah, that is exactly right here. It is one of those things too where like at this point here, like Alco. County Monte Cristo got some things in there. Like a lot of the patch notes were like everything getting a lot of faster startup, a lot of changing the frames to make it easier to combo on there. And Dante, no surprise on there, making it easier to kind of approach and deal with those tools like in a way that they were not able to do before. And Alco, I know there's some definitely like there's the star mines, the floating orbs on there. They go away a little bit slower on the new patch, but I believe one of them on the floating one, I think they like when you get blocked they just go away instantly on that. So a few changes on there, but I think for the better because you can kind of use that to your advantage to kind of keep the opponent blocking and keep up that pressure.
It seems like the new patch is all about offense. You know, connecting things that didn't connect. Making it more anime risky.
Yeah, definitely. The shield game was kind of nerfed a little bit on that. So like some of the options are less good to deal with. Like they are still there. You'll still see them from time to time here, but it is all action all the time here as we go into the next match of loser finals here. Ultra Shock 3 versus Blue Thunder.
Here we go. This Count of Monte Cristo gets the first touch low, and into the corner it is.
That's one thing I was saying. Like goes in immediately into the EX here, going to keep into like push you in the corner in there and gets the block on there, gets in with the low afterwards. Blue Thunder looking pretty good to start things off.
Oh, absolutely. He's going to mirror image, dash him right back into the corner, goes low. Got blocked this time.
Yeah, second burst, same as the first on that. Going in, catching on the low here. Oh, low shielding there, and instant air dash. Got a little bit of a clip, but nothing much else for it, unfortunately.
Okay, now we're going to get the grab. Set something mind, and oh, here we go. Party started in the corner.
To where Ultra Shock wants to be here. The recovery, though, you get a switch on the other side. The jumping B to get on the other side. Jumping B is such a good option from Alco in a lot of situations. Yeah, going to get ahead. Send it down there. Send down the orb here. This is where you want the throw to go in there. You get the free combo on there afterwards, and you turn things around, Ultra Shock 3. Nice.
Oh, yeah. Got put in the blender. back-to-back to start the round, but retook control of the round and just never gave up.
That is indeed right, especially like Blue Thunder was kind of keeping to a usual pattern. Again, starting things out with the 2C on there, the double hit low from Dante on there. Going ahead and get the arc drive on there afterwards here to get a little over middle of the life bar being gone.
Here we go, the count. Blue Thunder back to it. Okay. Gets thrown into the corner of the mine. Okay, all gets blocked. Yeah, and here we go. The shield tech comes out, but
yeah, very
ready for it. Ready for it.
Yeah, we got the shield on there afterwards, and it could have been a tenacious situation there, like after the shield afterwards on the low there. But Ultra Shock 3 did recover here, has an opportunity, and goes ahead and use the heat activation to regain a lot of that health.
Going to regain all of this as the block screen goes, but here comes Blue Thunder looking for the touch. Can he find it? Gets it to go, but doesn't get much of a follow-up off the grab.
Yeah, you get hit on there. You don't like Dante doesn't get much anything off there, but the fatal counter was a little bit of extra damage, and that did turn out to be in the favor of Blue Thunder. Okay, kind of playing the air game. A good old Melty blood. Catching on there.
Really competitive set here, losers. Round 1 in top 8, and there we go. Blue Thunder. It's been such a good round starter here in this set.
Going in, fires out with the moon skill into EX cancel on there afterwards here.
Backs him into the corner, goes high. Nobody there. Goes high again, and now just getting these stray hits, trying to find another touch. Ultra Shock 3 got to get out of here.
Yeah, Blue Thunder. I was saying Blue Thunder was doing a really good job locking down Ultra Shock, but found a way on the missed grab opportunity there. Ultra Shock 3 going to go ahead and set up the mine in there, but surprise, we're going low. We're going in for the baseball slide into first base here. Cancel out with the moon skill here. Fire it out. Good old Orb coming out to play here. Tried to go. Oh, you tried to do something with that last arc, but no can do. You thought it was going to be Orb in the throw again. No.
He's going to die for it. Man, that was tough. I appreciate the thought.
You know what? Sometimes you gotta get on the megaphone and shout it out, and sometimes like your message may not be completely clear, but you did make a statement there. But it was on Ultra Shock getting the first match in this set here. Switching around, Blue Thunder was doing a really good job of like kind of keeping the lockdown in there. It was just Ultra Shock 3 being able to convert so much better on the knockdowns.
Yeah, both these players played well enough to win that game, but Ultra Shock 3 just, when it counted, was ready when Blue Thunder overcommitted.
Yeah. Going in, catch the malaria, you get that extra little distance in there to go back into the corner. Go ahead, yeah, finish off the EX here. Knockdown, tried and true from Blue Thunder. It's been working last time. Ready for it this time. Cancels out to go into the block in there. Go ahead and get another free combo.
Here we go, Blue Thunder trying to keep the pressure up. He's done so well in spurts, but Blue Ultra Shock is always ready to bring it back, and here we go.
No one expects the second instant air dash jump B in there to go in, and I like that guy. Actually did the jump cancel in there, try to chip, be a little bit extra tricky on that. Unfortunately, lost their turn in the process here, and we're on the other side here. The BZ, this I'm ready for it. Guys, shield into the shield counter A here. Going to get your turn back. Tie up the life bars.
Gonna recover. Oh my God!
That's what you need. The moon skill, the clashes that you get on the additional hits on moon skill, being in the favor of Blue Thunder there.
Blue Thunder needed one more touch to seal the deal on that round. With 5 seconds on the clock, Ultra Shock 3 had to go in at that point. You just have to go in and make them move.
Here we go, continuing down on there, use the blowback, jump attack in the air here. Just goes ahead, happy to get the throw, get that little bit of damage. Catches on the lariat on there, going to go a little bit forward here. Bring it down here, finish off the EX, tried and true once again here. Ultra Shock has plenty of meter to work with, has the access to Moon Drive on here, but also has that beautiful instant air dash jump in to go ahead and get it, but the recovery just enough time to get it in and close to personal, but block before it gets any worse. The low coming into play again.
Went one button too many, and he gets caught with the low, gonna eat the corner combo. Here's the mine. And ready for it until the grab comes into it, and we got another one in the corner.
I like that, either got into the corner or either moved away or was able to switch it around. Oh, and this time jump neutral, jumped over that, ready for it. Blue Thunder's been happy to go for that EX opportunity anytime they see So like see that panic in their eyes on that, but now here we are, Ultra Shock on set point.
Blue Thunder getting that first touch, not anything off of it. We're going to carry the momentum, try to get it into the corner and get one of these good round starts. Oh, but here we go. Ultra Shock 3 coming the other way. Gets the low to connect. And going to put Blue Thunder in the blender. Sets up the mine. What's the mix-up? Blue Thunder ready that time.
Yeah, going in, catches on that, and you're in the air, firing off. Like, go ahead and get that free EX on there afterwards. Here, last little bit of your life bar here. You've got a little bit to work with. You're going to head and spin it to heat up and get that life, like that vital source back.
Yeah, can't take it home. In danger of being eliminated here. Got to go all out. You can't leave anything left here on the stage at CEO, and nearly tied this one back up risky.
Yeah, 2C coming out to play in Blue Thunder's favor here, but we're right back at it. Ultra Shock here is like, I want to go back over here. I want that life back. Yeah, catches on the other side here. Yeah, has the opportunity, goes ahead and spins that in there to get the last arc finish on here. Make a show of it. The fireworks are on the place near 4th of July here at CEO. Like, they had the fireworks here last night, but right now we're watching them once again.
Think about it. Make them watch the movie. Make them watch the movie.
Sometimes, you know, it's good to watch a movie. Sometimes it's good to get the popcorn out. Get on that streaming service of your choice.
Yeah, that's tough. Blue Thunder played another one of these situations. Probably played well enough to win that set at times, but just could not get over the hump when all was said and done.
Yeah, Blue Thunder had a direct gameplay that was working, like, just to kind of keep that level one, like that layer 1 in there. It was just like kind of switching up as soon as Ultra Shock 3 would either get in like be able to get the knockdown, throw out some of the orbs in there, try to play a little bit of that trickery in there that Blue Thunder was not able to convert or like react to that like outside of their normal game plan, unfortunately.
Yeah, was in his position, went for a few hard reads that just weren't there. And you know, hey, you got to throw those out sometimes. But if you think you know what they're going to do before they do it, throw it out. But we got, you see on the, we've got 3 matches down, and at this one, we'll see everybody in top 8, Donquavious versus GearDragon coming up next.
Yeah, we see that in winners finals. ScrawtVermillion and JurassicOri are waiting up there. We're going to see that match in a little bit, but in the meantime, yeah, we do have, like you said, Donquavious versus GearDragon coming up, and Arhkma MuddyKipz is going to be waiting on the winner of that match.
Be good stuff. Getting ready to go here again. We've seen every single player in the top 8 at this point. Well, at least we see these folks out here button checking right now, getting ready to rock.
Yeah. It's Donquavious is a player that I've actually only seen at CEO and has done this is the first time they've been in a top 8 for Melty Blood. They had that unfortunate 9th place curse the last 2 years here at CEO, and they don't really go to many other events. So it is good to see them finally make it into a top 8 for Melty Blood. Really, congratulations to them on that. And like we got GearDragon, who is also like they've been in the top 8 before, but we got ourselves the Arhkma versus Alco from Donquavious. I believe Donquavious previously played Akia, so I'm kind of surprised by the switch.
We'll see what we got here. Somebody moving on to 5th place. At least 5th place, I should say.
But we're gonna open up that magic circuit, check out everything as we begin the set here. Go ahead, yeah, catches you on the jump in. They're like ready to hit a button here, and beginning on it. Donquavious getting a pretty good strong start.
Yeah, third of the life bar gone real quick, gets the grab, set that up. Oh, but just fights out of it. We're right back to it in the corner.
Yeah, Arhkma, again with those changes that have happened, like it's still a monster out here, just an offensive monstrosity here as we go in, throwing out the claws in there. We're gonna go all the way back down here, kind of setting up that jump C. Still a dangerous button to deal with here. The clash in the favor of GearDragon though.
Yeah, counter hit starter. Gonna burn a little bit there, and get right back to it in the corner, trying to close this out.
Yeah, Donquavious seems a little bit unsure of what to do in that situation. Yeah, got the recovery on the way down there on the follow-up. GearDragon taking full advantage of it here, getting the first round.
The panic option, air dash is out there and just gets caught low.
The overhead coming into play there. Going to get the follow-up here. Has plenty of meter to work with. Goes ahead, spins 1 bar of it. Goes ahead, yeah, sets it up there, but the fatal counter, Donquavious not out of it completely here. Switches over the other side, gets a little bit of the clip here, and yeah, throws out the beam and gets the guaranteed EX and just runs up. into the low.
Okay, Donquavious starting to get their footing right now, and goes up top, burns the EX edge, and looking for one more touch. Can they get it?
Yeah, one thing I'm not seeing from a lot of the Alcos is like not a lot of going into the overhead options that Alco has. That can be a little bit tricky, especially in the corner with setting up for that. Unfortunately, not going to see any of that at the moment because GearDragon's in control once again. Goes ahead with the heat activation here. Oh, you're caught on low, got in the touch, but doesn't get a full combo in here, but this time does with a nice little counter.
Yeah, that's going to kill. Unfortunate there, but uses takes the moon power to the limit, carries him to the round there, and carries him to the game. GearDragon taking game one. Donquavious trying to stay alive. Could be their last game if he doesn't get it together, but here we go.
Yeah, GearDragon, like the orb coming out early, but the jump C to make it go away, the instant DP in there, yeah, you do get the follow-up with the elbow, saying nope.
Ooh, just snatches him, runs up, goes for the low, nobody home. Just gonna keep it going, blocks it. We got defense here, we got defense. Not right now though. Gets the touch, and it is gonna be Blender City for a hot minute. What's the mix?
Oh, yeah, switching on the other side here. Coming in the push, but the low's coming out the play. Donquavious kind of get the corner of their own here. Going to get the follow-up here. Going to set up the mic a little bit too far away. But there's that overhead option I was looking for the entire time. You were going to get the combo, but the recovery just in time. I like that Donquavious was trying to step back on there, but GearDragon taking full advantage.
GearDragon, empty jump into the low, and going to tie this one up in a heartbeat. And there we go.
Changing things a moment. I managed to tech on it, took back their turn here, but the moon skill coming out to play. The instant you do that moon skill, you do have access to more clash frames than you would normally with that skill. And GearDragon, especially with that one, yeah, like it was going to take full advantage of it. We're on set point.
And big time jump into the corner. The combo, going to spin a little here. Go with the grab, and just going to keep it going. Half the life bar gone, and it is still ticking down. One more mix-up, no dice.
Arhkma is blessed with a combo off the wall, in the corner on the wall here, but we're back in neutral territory here. Try to go in for a tech to grab on the other side, but still Donquavious trying to connect that flight. Unfortunately, missed it at the very end here, but did get caught in catching with that jump beat from Alco.
Here we go.
Oh, too busy.
Set point for GearDragon. Looking hot.
Donquavious tried to earlier hold down the orb for too long and got hit in the process. But there we go, hitting in with the low here at the beginning. It looked like GearDragon had the shield up here, but we do have access to a little bit of EX here, enough to go ahead, activate that heat, put you forward in the corner. But now you're going back in the wall here. Do we have enough to finish this off here?
End of it all here.
Not quite. Just one more touch is all they need here. The jump C here to keep you honest as we go along, but catches on it like a little bit of a pause there. But it is GearDragon who's going to be moving on the loser side.
Yeah, good showing there. Donquavious had some good moments, but could not put them together. Whenever back was against the wall, it seemed like GearDragon was getting the touch when they needed it. But we've got through the first round here, Risky. What do you think so far?
You know, I'm seeing a lot of things that I'm loving the a similar thing that I saw in a Combo Breaker. I really love that where Melty Blood has been going as a game. It feels like it's been much more visceral, a little bit more character interaction, character variety that we've seen on there. We've been able to see more, we had a couple of Alcos already in here. We're going to be seeing more Alco action pretty shortly here again with Defiant and Ultra Shock. But it's been good seeing where the game has been going, especially the players, especially so late in Melty Blood, as we're going along, how they've been playing.
Yeah, definitely to see it out here, people still innovating, showing their creativity, up in, especially at a time when we've got a few more anime games in the scene now with the new Grand Blue game.
It's a good time to play fighting games, honestly.
And these folks have not let this one go to the side. They're out there still innovating, doing what they can with it.
Yeah, definitely. It's shout out to everyone still playing with the WASD brackets for the Panic Shield Anonymous. Everything online that has been consistently going with it. Climax of Night happening later this year, of course. It's going to be a big time for Melty Blood on all sorts of actors again, and Type Lumina for sure on that. And It's just a really good time. Like, especially if you like a game and you want to see that game grow, it just or just kind of play it. Just play it. Have like find a few friends. Find that Discord for it, or just show your local scene. Like it turns out like that's the reason why, like, in our local scene, like, we started playing Karnoff's Revenge a little bit. Someone shows, like, oh, like, there's some cool stuff in this game on that. And that's all it takes. Show some cool stuff with it.
Cool stuff all around, and we're ready. Do I see a Burger King? Do I see a Burger King?
Yeah, I think that was one of the. I saw like #1 Fate Unlimited Code King on the side, so I think that was maybe one of the side prizes for that unofficial tournament earlier on that. But here we go, Ultra Shock 3 versus Defiant Blob. Defiant on Blob, Ultra Shock 3 back on the Alco here, and here we go, catching on that with the beam here, guaranteed EX on there afterwards, and enough time to set up the orb here, stop the. A little bit of the approach in here. That's with the zoner like Blob, like that doesn't kind of completely stop you on the other side. Oh, tried to go for the jump B option, but realized that they were going to potentially get hit on there. Activated their moon drive to take back their turn in there and get back the corner.
It catches them mid-air, and just going to keep things going. Wants to mix them. Oh, just goes straight for the low. Nobody blocking. Doesn't get a ton off of it, but in a position right now. One good touch could finish this off.
A lot of, well, yeah, there's a touch on there. I was going to say right before that, a lot of vital source was being taken away. A little bit of chip damage going all the way down here, but then that touch came into play here. Defiant playing a very Blob sort of game here.
Lost first set we saw on winner's side topic, but looked really good and still keeping it up here. And here comes Ultra Shock. Didn't get much chance to play the last round, but here we go.
Yeah, going in, yep, using the orb in there to keep their turn on there, but the fatal counter coming into play. The extra damage is going to come in handy for Defiant.
A little bit. Ooh. Reversal getting it all the way to the other side of the screen and gets the touch and gets another one.
How many air dashes can you do in a single thing? If I don't finish out the first time, I'm going to do it the second time, and I'm going to bring out that arc drive. Not enough to kill though. Ultra Shock has 4 meters. Yeah, there is a blood heat activation here. Trying to go in there for it, but yeah, smart decisions from Defiant on there. Realized that like one of the stimmy the wound is quick, like just put Ultra Shock out of their misery on there. Yeah. Just make sure like get the throw in there, make sure to stop the healing before it even began.
Yeah, you can't let that continue because a ton of gray health was on the line there, and just goes ahead and shuts it down and gets the round, gets the game, and here we go. Can Ultra Shock 3? Oh my! It's like stray hit after stray hit into the combo, and about 2/3 of this life bar is melted.
Yeah, Ultra Shock 3 finally first chance they had, and then like instead of like being able to like trying to do their setup, got hit with heat activation on that. Defiant getting like most of that middle part about it, but we got on the other side, getting some damage in here, throwing it back down on the ground. Catching on there, the fire carpet coming now to play here, but the 3C, they did like one of the things in the patch. They increased the height on there to show like with Blob's tall frame on there, and that showed on there with the beautiful anti-air from Defiant there.
Good touch. Ultra Shock 3 in a good position right here to take this round. Got to get the touch.
Ooh. Ultra Shock 3 did a really good job like threading the needle in there, kind of getting away from some of the projectiles on there, but did get hit when they finally got up close and personal with against Defiant here. Give it the chance in here. You taking a little bit of time to get a little bit of moon charge in here, getting like prepare for the wreck next round, but it is a single touch that's probably going to change things here as a. Oh, that could have been it there. A little bit of delay on there, like too far away here, but yeah, we're throwing it away. A little vital source going down all the way. There's that touch right there.
Had to do something, and honestly got the touch on Defiant. Almost snatched it, but could not get it.
Yeah, almost saw a double KO actually.
When you're living on 1 pixel, it doesn't take much.
Yeah, no, it does not here. Trying to use the blowback edge option there from Defiant there, but catching like a little bit on there. We're gonna go all the way in the corner. Trying to charge up back to have a little bit of that moon drive advantage here.
Oh, Defiant on set point.
Dangerous on there. It clipped with the jump B, but nothing else for it from the Ultra Shock here. Going to be Defiant's turn to play the game.
This has been a very dominant set by Defiant.
Oh.
Misses there and going to eat a combo B in the corner. We're going to have a mix-up coming up here. see what we can do on the other side of it.
Ultra Shock 3 has an opportunity to turn things around. What seemed to be a very desperate round at there. But yeah, going to get that full heal back, going to get like the life advantage here. But Defiant takes not the turn at all. Going to hit those buttons and bring you back down to speed. Oh, but actually put themselves back into the corner here. Ultra Shock 3 has a chance. They can turn around here, get the follow up. Continue with the EX here, not enough to kill. Throws up the orb, one last chance. Yeah, goes away immediately on block now.
Oh, that's gonna do it. Yeah, the blocks the orb, shuts it down, and just gets the punish and shuts it down. The Burger King, Melty Blood King does it.
Yeah, that is. Unfortunately, that is going to be the end of their run here, Ultra Shock 3. But it was a good. I liked some of the changes that they were trying to do at the very end. There was a moment where Defiant was just kind of pausing, waiting for the options, kind of keeping their advantage on there. And Ultra Shock 3 was able to turn that around to a very surprising degree that unfortunately did not end up in the victory, but was really fun to see. And I'd like to see more from Ultra Shock 3 going down into the future of this game.
Yeah, I mean, punishment for that. You go back, watch the rest of the top 8, and then go out to the beach.
Yeah, like beach bracket. Yeah, gotta go to the beach bracket. Try and chill, look at the waves, enjoy the serene setting of it. But yeah, I know you haven't been following the most recent on Melty, but what do you think of with the current state of the game so far?
I mean, full disclosure, I'm a TO up in Kentucky.
Yeah, shout out to QCS.
QCS, and I do not have it in me to pay for a game and not play it.
Right.
So I buy these games for the community and run these tournaments and mess around with them. I'm not a, I'm a basic. Played a little Saber, what I mean.
And, I mean, the good option in this game, honestly.
And left it at that. I'm not very good at the game, but we got tons of players and a really tight knit scene in Kentucky, Tennessee around. You guys come up there stuff all the time. I can't get Kentucky to go anywhere though. They don't want to travel anywhere.
It's a little bit hard sometimes on that, but every time I go up there for events, I'm always having a great time here. But in the meantime, though, we're here at CEO 2024. Arhkma MuddyKipz versus GearDragon coming up to play. Arhkma, well, this is definitely the button check here. Yeah, good thing too. Looks like the buttons were a little bit off on that, but it looks like MuddyKipz may be going for the regular CL option here.
But back to it, back to your question. I make a lot of my reputation on the old man games, down in Javeli land, where you have a few top tiers that just dominate the meta, and it's just completely unfair for anybody. And in the world of modern fighting games, as we see, as we're looking right now, anything that makes more characters valuable makes player expression more of an option. I'm all for it. And it looks like this game has been doing great with that.
That is, I fully agree with that here. As Arhkma MuddyKipz already halfway down on the life bar for that. Oh, the big jump C into the fatal counter there from GearDragon. They're going to begin the pressure. Say nope. We're going to bring it down. Keep it on the same side. That jumping C coming out to play again from Archwood. And yeah, you are already so far away from that heat activation that you get a little bit of punishment, nothing enough for it. Enough to, MuddyKipz was able to get the main goal there, get that health bar back. Unfortunately, you don't have a lot of resources outside your moon drive now.
Yeah, got the heat, got out of dodge, and now back to square one. But you got a little bit of a lead for a second until you get touched, put in the corner, mixed up, and gotta find a way out of here. One more touch. Oh, there we go. The shield, and gonna get the little dash and then out of it.
Yeah, the shield counter B option, you cannot re-shield on there afterwards on the patch, so it makes it a little bit harder to use that option other than a get out of jail card in those situations here. The immediate dive in there to kind of keep their turn on there, keep you in the corner there. Throwing out the knives. It feels like CL is this whole Smoky Mountain knife works down there. Has all the knives. Throwing it out there, throwing those keys in there until finally getting the round.
So MuddyKipz taking that round, and GearDragon back in the blender right off the bat. third of it gone. Trying to avoid getting mixed. Cannot avoid it.
A little bit of a delay on throwing out the key on there. Going to get a work out very nicely in the favor of MuddyKipz here. The blood heat coming out the play there, but yeah, you try to reach out and you weren't blocking, so that means you are going to be taking all this damage here, and you're going to get near perfect from MuddyKipz to get the first match.
Yeah, that was tough. Wanted to get the health back. I realized needed the health back, but did not go engaging that heat the right way. You know, it just ended up dying for it.
Yeah, instantly MuddyKipz immediately going on the offense, like they were going air to air. Got in with the EX dive in there to continue the combo on there afterwards. GearDragon now getting a chance though. Going in all the way to the corner.
Dragon didn't have a chance to play much that first game, and showing a little bit of the chops now while they're still alive here in losers quarters. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, caught it on the three keys getting thrown out there, a little bit higher on the hitbox on there, going to get the damage. And here we go, beginning the things that CL loves to do here. Going to catch using the far distance of that 5A, I believe, on there to get start up a little bit of pressure from further off, and did get the round set point.
Here we go, set point for MuddyKipz.
See,
GearDragon gets that high to land, but nobody.
Ooh, caught on the beginning of the moon drive activation right before the. I don't know. I don't think there are any flash frames on it. Please correct me if I'm wrong out there on there, but it did get the fatal counter on that. Very nice from GearDragon. The BC, the punish though. Yeah, ready for the BC to come out to play there. MuddyKipz going to get this full damage in the nice little nearly 4K in the combo.
And rinse, repeat. Try to see if we can get another one to touch it. There we go. Another combo. This is not going to kill, but going to put in a position where you're either going to burn the heat or eat one more combo.
Got on the shield and held it down for a little bit there. Not for the moon drive. For moon drive, we're on top of each other, activating this to kind of keep the turn there in the favor of MuddyKipz here, wanting to finish off this. But yeah, there's those flash frames coming out to play on the DP from GearDragon. Last chance here, the heat activation here, get that health back.
Oh, that is huge for MuddyKipz. Going to get just about all that health back. Oh, but nobody home.
Yeah, already blocking on that, was ready for the punish here. Great opportunity here. Goes ahead, uses one EX, and then finishes off with what our good friend Jadlin would say, her favorite move in the game, Melty Blood.
Arc drive finish. Had to spend it. Had to spend it, and going to stay alive. GearDragon. Almost, been behind most of this set, but if you win this round right here, it's 1-1, all tied up. You're a heartbeat away from loser semis.
Is on that survival point at the moment, trying to keep things going here. Yeah, had to spend a lot of resources to make it happen here, unfortunately, but does have access to moon drive here. Meanwhile, MuddyKipz is going to use a little bit of EX to get the dive down there, keep you back in neutral territory. Catch it in with the low here one more time. Moving all the way to the corner here. Keeping it simple, but yeah, the DP coming up play. Follow up on the B option on there, but yeah, activate the moon drive. Was able to block the somersault on there, but yeah, you can jump cancel the somersault afterwards on that. You can make that save after.
Yeah, we've seen that a couple times already. This top 8. Oh, and Switch gets the corner switch, but the heat activated. MuddyKipz going to get all that health back, but here we go. GearDragon keeping the pressure on. Not going to be able to kill, but going to be one. Oh, no. Too quick, Razor, too quick.
Yeah, you were a little too, I was about to say, I looked down at the meter right as you were saying that, and I saw the extra meter being built up there.
Got it at the last second, and there we go, 1-1.
Yeah, GearDragon managed to save it both times the same way, just by building up those resources and making that happen. And very nice from GearDragon.
Back-to-back arc drive finishes to stay alive. GearDragon, do you have anything else left in the tank? Right now, MuddyKipz showing that they got plenty left.
MuddyKipz looking to get a better placement than they have in the past. Like CEO 2023, they were 4th in that in here, but right now, GearDragon is they're getting all the damage here. MuddyKipz kind of keeping a little mostly in control, keeping away from this big jump C from GearDragon. The 3C coming out to play, get down on the ground, set point again.
Yeah, third set point we've seen so far in this matchup. GearDragon has played well, but they're back against the wall thus far. But now it gets opened up first in this, what could be the final round of their CEO run.
Okay, GearDragon once again has access to a full stick of butter and the full Scantron on the moon skill on their hike. We've seen that time and time again here, but right now MuddyKipz is not letting that happen. Working still, like, has plenty of meter to work with, like has a full health bar. Kind of keep it down, gets the low, throws with the back throw here. Right back at you though. Moon Drive activated.
Activates and gets the back throw, and here we come the other way. Walks right into it, shut it down.
That option from CL is so good because you get the EX in there. You have, I believe, like it's immediate on there. Any action that you try to do that is longer than anticipated, like as a reactable, just going to go ahead and use it, get the full screen punish on there. Very nice reaction from MuddyKipz to move on the loser side of the bracket.
Yeah, just needed one little touch and. Had it in the back pocket. I feel like they were waiting on it. They were waiting on it.
Yeah. No, at that point in the game, like it felt like MuddyKipz was in full direct control in there. And it's like the only thing is like kind of bide your time, kind of see what they're going to do. Like no real reason to kind of stretch your resources because as soon as you try to do anything more complicated, you're going to just put yourself in the mix and you're going to have like a lot of danger with that as well. So keep it simple, keep it true. Move on the bracket. Simple as that.
Mark of a high-level player, because when you are in a situation like that, you're up around, you're up in life, you've got your resources. If you try to get fancy, you overextend yourself.
Yes.
Use some resources, then you go into the mess around, lose the round, then you go into that final round without your resources, and you can put yourself in a really bad spot. But yeah, high-level players, they understand.
Yep.
If you've got the lead, you can. They've got to come to you. They've got to come to you, and you wait for them to make a mistake. Because if the timer runs out, you still win. You got the lead.
Yeah. Speaking of that, we have a new timer coming into play as we go into an ad break. Don't go too far. Make sure you get yourself a snack. Make sure you get like a drink. Get back and get settled and get comfortable because we have more Melty Blood Top 8 after this.
Welcome back, CEO fans. We are here, Melty Blood Top Lumina. Top 8, and we've seen a ton of great matches already. Going to continue on with it as we're getting down to these last few placements.
That is right. We are entering the winners finals phase of everything. So like we've started the first going through. We've seen plenty of loser matches in there as we go on through. But right now we got ourselves ScrawtVermillion versus JurassicOri. What I would dub maybe the CEO Classic at this point. It feels like the last couple of times I've been down here in Florida, it's been this matchup.
Yeah, and these two haven't played in a hot minute because we start the top 8 on winner's side. They and JurassicOri blitzed through their winner's side matchup. ScrawtVermillion was a 2-1, but the last two games were pretty decisive. But they've had to sit and watch for a while, and we'll see what they've got coming up here, winners finals. Trip to Grand's on the line, Risky.
Yeah, no, indeed here, getting that CEO Championship belt as we go along here. But yeah, going to immediately start with the clash to begin things in the favor of ScrawtVermillion. We're already in the corner with JurassicOri. JurassicOri choosing to continue with the Hisui pick on here. Definitely she has a couple other characters in there on the butt, but felt very comfortable with that, and no surprise there. This has been like the matchup that we saw at CEO Taku, where Hisui, with JurassicOri rather, managed to almost get to make the grand final reset happen against ScrawtVermillion.
And I mean, JurassicOri's been looking hot in all of her games so far, and continuing it right now. Oh,
the shield back on there, but the clash in there with the moon skill frames in here, going to take back the turn. It's like, no, you can't have that. It's mine. It's mine. Have a big cake.
Just going to take it down to where just one more touch will do it. Oh, but
caught on the backdash.
And going to have to sit and take all of this. Oh, ended a little earlier than we thought, but we'll see what the mix-up is.
All right, catching on it. Stand on the shield there. Like, waited on the delay there. Got the hit on there at the end there. First round going to JurassicOri.
Catches up, gets the touch there to start things off. Not a lot after, but able to keep up the pressure. Gets the low to hit, not going to get a follow-up there, and right into it.
Yeah, right into the DP there. You get that counter, like all the, you have a little bit of armor on it as well here. You're back in the corner, keep it on the same side low at that point here. switching around. We're going to play ping pong with themselves on here. Keeping on the same side. The shield stare down on there, but yeah, getting out of the scramble in there with the 2B coming up for ScrawtVermillion there. Going to finish it off one more time. There it goes. Armor up. Doesn't even need it. You got to get the command grab throw into the corner and continues the combo to get tied it up 1-1 in this match.
Here we go, final round, first game in winners final is just what you want to see. We got the blocks for the moment. Still with the defense. Goes up top, nobody home.
I like that option a lot from Scrawt. Was able to like kind of keep back, held down the shield for initial cake set down on there, and got like shield on there, like was a little bit too far away when they got punished. But then it's going to be JurassicOri getting in with the bento boxes here as we go back down. Same side, just going in for the grab. Going with the bento setup. ScrawtVermillion wisely choosing to go backwards, knowing where the bento was going to end there, get the shield in there, and then use BC to get a punish on there afterwards. Very nice.
Here we go, JurassicOri uses the heat to get all of this health back.
Going in, the arc drive in here, going in all the way to the corner here. Caught on there, and the shield held down for a little bit longer than I think intended. But yeah, you're too far away. You got the 3 seed on the shield activation, and JurassicOri going to take this first match.
Yeah, waits it out and punishes another mark. You know, mark of a top level competitor. JurassicOri looks good. Has really just ran through most of these games we've seen so far.
Yeah, absolutely here. Like now you have to deal with the big shot in the continuing reigning champion of Melty here at CEO ScrawtVermillion here, getting one up. A very good strong start here. Scrawt getting the super armor to begin things with it here. Doesn't have to even need it. Just gets the confirm in here. We're going all the way to the middle part of your life bar from JurassicOri.
ScrawtVermillion trying to get something going. Okay, gonna get the touch.
Yeah, delayed BC into the follow-up on there afterwards. Very, very critical on there. Going ahead, armor up one more time here. Yeah, got in like a little hit there, but you still have to force the block because of the super armor in there. And another confirm makes the round for ScrawtVermillion.
Here we go. This is should be first to 3 here for winners final. So we got a way to go here. We got a way to counter.
Going in, catches on the shield there, but yeah, does nothing. Do nothing afterwards. Gus gets the confirm, gets a little bit of OTG damage on there on the afterwards, having to hold it back with continuing the blocking on with the blowback edge here. JurassicOri finding the opportunity though to get out of that corner with a combo of their own.
Here we go, JurassicOri. Keep it going and tries to wait to see what the option is, but it's too late when you get grabbed.
Yeah, gotta go ahead and use the heat on there just to get the push out of the way here. You want to get the confirm here with the invincibility option from ScrawtVermillion here. All the way through the corner we go here. Gets it out, going in for the low.
ScrawtVermillion looking to take this game, tie this up.
Armor up, yeah, just goes in for the tried and true option afterwards here. I like that, just wanting to finish off the life bar. Make sure it goes all the way to 0 here, tying it up 1-1.
1-1 winners finals, couldn't ask for anything better. And snatches them out of the air, takes her into the corner. We got the recovery though, and going to get the low to connect and just take it to center stage.
Yeah, we see the follow-up on the cake in there to finish off the combo. Keeps on the opposite side here as we go in the smoke screen here, pulling doing the push back and forth here, using feeling like zero friction is on the ground as you're having to deal with these bentos here. The BC to get out. Actually gets hit by the bento just a little too far. Maybe thought they were safe on that, but JurassicOri taking full advantage of that.
Just runs up, grabs. This could be it. There we go.
Yeah, get the grab in there. The bento goes off the play here. JurassicOri not deterred by that match when tied up in there. Just trying to get in there with the counter in here to continue up.
Both of these players so solid with their combo game and their follow-ups. It just comes down to neutral wins, really.
Yeah, and I'm always amazed by the on-the-ground damage that Coma and Scrawt can get, and go all the way into the corners there on there afterwards on the EX. So yeah, go ahead, get the slam dunk here, back on it, kind of catch it. There's a big fatal counter here. We're going to get extra damage on top of whatever you get before it here. Gets down on the ground, armor up. one more. Big damage, big money here, tying it up yet again.
It's a big round. Decides who goes up 2-1 here, winners finals. And Moon Drive activated. Just going to throw some junk across the screen for now, but then gets caught. Hand in the cookie jar.
Yeah, jump C with the table in there. Got hit with the fatal counter on there afterward. Tried to true. This is a familiar territory from that last round here. ScrawtVermillion, like getting like more of the damage here. Yeah, having to use activate heat to get like that light bar like a little bit back here. Sets up the bento, the shield in there. But yeah, hold it down, the delay into the 3C afterwards here.
Yeah, nobody hits me with that 3 times in a row.
Yeah, another fatal counter here. Big opportunity for ScrawtVermillion here as we go in. Gets down there, gets the slam dunk one more time, has plenty of meter to work with here, 1-1. The shield on there afterwards on the BC, like the BC option has been the one that Scrawt has been wanting to go for quite a bit after the shield here. You're having to hold it down after the bento boxes.
Scrawt, after losing his first game, is really taking control, but we've seen what JurassicOri can do, what she's capable of. And, you know, right now, you know, she's a couple mixes from tying this up. Gets caught, and that's going to do it.
Yeah,
2-1, ScrawtVermillion.
Yeah, 2-1 with the 2B option from Coma, making things like we've seen it time and time again, especially during the this top 8 alone here. That has just been the key to stopping a lot of that air pressure that opponents have been trying to do. But here we go again. We're back in the corner. ScrawtVermillion making it happen here. One more time, get the knockdown to blow back. Yeah, activate heat in there. We're throwing out the vase, like doing that kind of long range option here. You activated the moon drive here, unfortunately, but ScrawtVermillion did nothing. Got in there with, like, looked like command grab, and going in there with the armor up, going to continue the pressure.
Oh, there we go. Gets the connection. ScrawtVermillion has, you know, you talk about levels to this, has adapted and left JurassicOri kind of at a loss for words. And activates the heat, tries to get that health back, but ScrawtVermillion going to delete it, and we got set point.
Yeah, like definitely, like ScrawtVermillion slowly taking this away here, but this down on out here, we do get the confirm from Ori here as we go back into the corner here. Enough time to finish off this combo, probably set up the, go into EX ladle, set up the bento on there afterwards here. Oh, caught him, but nothing other, didn't go in with the low there. A little bit of fatal counter. Wise enough to get in there with the on-the-ground damage. Gets a follow-up with the smoke screen. Actually gets a lot more damage than I was expecting, in fact.
Keeping the pressure on. JurassicOri knows loses round, this set is over.
Yeah, there it is.
Going to get caught for the first time this round and going to eat a lot of damage for it.
Now,
Here's the mix.
Scrawt was at that perfect reaction for the BC option here. The backdash from JurassicOri to kind of get out away from Coma.
Okay.
Catches on with the item toss on there afterwards. Going to get a full combo as we go into it. Doesn't have a lot of moon skill to work with here. Does get a little bit from the EX in there, but doesn't have any real resources to go with here other than the shield. And on the way down there, actually got the follow-up with the low.
Everything she needed. She got it when the time came. So here we go. We're final round, game 4, trying to force the game 5 of JurassicOri. We've seen the adaptation the other way.
Yeah, the charge 5C chair going from downtown to get the confirm. We're switching over to try to go for the grab in there. ScrawtVermillion, like manage to get it back on there in time. Yeah, get away from the situation there. Try to go back and get in with the jump in from ScrawtVermillion. Ties it up with the smoke screen here. A little bit of a pause on the dash in there, trying to bait out a reaction, but no can do.
ScrawtVermillion
gets follow up.
Gets touched by it, but lives to tell the story.
It does get a little hit it with a little bit of the armor here. Yeah, finish it off, and then JurassicOri had to go into that. ScrawtVermillion tried to go in for the bloody, but the items are coming out to play there and got hit by that. In fact, and that's going to be valuable resources going away here. Finish it off at the last moment there, but no can do here. No punish, unfortunately, on that. Just happy to hold it on the book here. The clash in there, getting the follow up here.
ScrawtVermillion, not a lot of resources, but JurassicOri burned all of hers trying to get the kill, and it didn't come, and we'll see if she'll pay for it.
Yeah, they're like definitely got the shield on there as we go back in there. Has one EX to work with here. Goes ahead and uses it. Catches on it. You know, shield goes away here. Yeah, caught on the air dash in there, and it's going to be ScrawtVermillion going over into grand finals.
Tough way to end that. Nobody throw any chairs. Nobody throw any chairs.
No, that was earlier, but that was in another game. But it was like, you know, hard fought. JurassicOri has been trying to make that happen time and time again here, especially as CEO, and it's been a hard fought battle. I would not be surprised if that turns out to be your grand finals going down the list. But it will be ScrawtVermillion continuing on their winner's run here. I said it before. I'm going to say it again because it's a good factoid, and I did the research on it to make sure, and it's like, this seems right. I don't think Scrawt, in terms of CEO and CEO Taku affair, has not lost a set in Melty Blood type Lumina here as we go along. So it's like has been a continuing reigning champion on there, and it's like everyone else has been trying to fight for that top, the king of the hill at that point. So
it's tough. Hey, look, that looked doable though. You know what I mean? It was not a situation where it was just somebody getting totally better playered.
Yes.
It was that was a competitive set, and right there. But your few adaptations, a few interactions away.
Yes.
Hey, look, you turn the tide of one round, you get a game. You turn the tide of another game, you get the set. So you just got to take it step by step, and people are closing in.
There were some really good reactions happening there from JurassicOri, especially there, like kind of getting reciprocating on the item tosses in there into fatal counters, which she loves to do on there, and it's been it does show like on there. But in the meantime, though, we're going back into losers semifinals here as we enter another battle between Arhkma MuddyKipz and Defiant. So it looks like maybe we're going to like keep with the CL pick. I know, I'm just waiting. I'm wondering if MuddyKipz is going to bring out the powered CL. I know it's been practicing with the CL mostly on that. Maybe just mostly comfortable with that in this tournament. Maybe doesn't feel like they need to bring out the powered CL, who definitely got some like some surprising buffs in that last patch that came out, where like faster startup on a lot of the lightning options and a bunch of other things in between there. But that's not powered CL we're talking about. We're talking about regular vanilla CL as we're throwing out the knives to begin this loser semifinals.
Here we go. This is back to semi, so we're back to first to two action for a moment. Loser goes home.
Indeed here. EX, like we saw that earlier with MuddyKipz in there. Going ahead and throws out the first one to hold it down here. We're still throwing out knives. We're throwing out those keys like they mean nothing. The whole silverware being used.
Goes up, lands with the aerial, and going to connect back to center stage. Oh, no. Going to take it back to the corner.
Yeah, uses that, like, I like that little dash on in there to go get the side switch on there and the follow-up into the corner as we go along here. The missing on that faster option from MuddyKipz coming out to play as we go along. Going to get into the last third of the life bar here as we try to play the guessing game and try to guess where those knives are going to come in from.
Dangerous situation in the corner. Oh, takes it.
Yeah.
Live to fight for another 5 seconds.
Yeah, got caught low shielding on there, and MuddyKipz got in with the jump in there to finish it off to get the first round. Catches on it, yeah, on the way down. Yeah, shield recovery kind of being dangerous, especially like in the air, but was able to like block in the nick of time here. You're having to play with Ice Blob here. Getting out on the back, like on the into the corner we go here from Defiant.
Defiant drops his first round, but looking hot in the second. Well, looking down around though, I guess looking kind of cool with the ice.
Yeah, just a little bit cool. It's like, it's definitely hot in Daytona here. We definitely need a little bit of ice, more ice in our drinks for sure. Didn't get the follow-up on there. Recovered just in time here to shield the BC to get out of the situation and switch places.
Yeah, there we go. Doesn't get the perfect, but pretty bygone close.
Oh, the way the Vlad like just grabs and throws down, it's like that wasn't tasty at all. It's just like it feels it's like most things of Vlad, very rude.
Here we go. MuddyKipz getting stuff started off early. Going to get the grab in the corner. Just keep the block stream going.
Catching on, going in for the low here. Defiant doing a great job of blocking all of this here. Wade finds the moment in there with the shield into the BC opportunity here. Looking to follow up, has plenty of resources to work with here. Probably going to use a little bit of that into the 3C to get the knockdown, keep the corner.
Can't block forever, picks the right time to get out, and now has some positioning of his own to work on. Has a little bit of a lead in this.
Going in there, throwing out, kind of waiting out to see what options like MuddyKipz wanted to go for there. Gets like the shield in there, but like on the way down there, threw out the key, got a fatal counter in the process here. But meanwhile, Defiant getting a fatal counter air throw of their own to get the extra damage.
Here you go. This is tough. Defiant can, one good touch will finish it off. MuddyKipz gotta make a move. Gotta make a move, Risky. Here it comes. Can they get the touch?
Do they have the touch? Do they have the power? Yeah!
Oh! Burns it and going to throw it out and finish it off. Oh, and that's no. I think that's another situation where you knew you had the lead, you knew you had the resources, and you just wait for it. You just wait for them to come to you and punish.
A little bit of a gap there. Defiant had access to heat, so had plenty of, like, it could use an EX at a moment's notice there. And Defiant taking control of that to get the first match here in this set. We're back to first 2, by the way, here. So this is for to continue on into as we go into loser finals potentially.
Eating a lot of chip, and finally takes control of the corner, gets the touch, and the party has begun here in Daytona.
MuddyKipz unfortunately did a BC to get on the other side, which gave Defiant the corner in there, and then like especially on the touch in there. Now you're having to deal with all this flaw of like throwing out the sword like it's nothing here, but does manage to get out there with a good use of the 3C on there afterwards. Get down on the ground you go.
Trade places. These players so good, picking their spot the second they see an open. Here we go.
Still on the fire vlog as we go first round of course here. So catching on, doesn't get the follow up on the fire, a little bit too high in there, but the immediate use of throwing out all of the keys, all the knives to play here. Going to get a little bit of EX to follow it up here. Catches on it, but no follow up. The trade in the corner here. Both players are vying for that damage.
Another similar situation. Just want to throw it out here, try to see if something connects. Oh, but gets caught for a second. Going to activate heat and get all this health back. What a way to go, and now it's coming the other way!
Yeah, caught it in the air, realizing the kind of switch over on there was already in the air, got the confirm, and like that's all you need. You simply EX, glue the fire carpet in there to steal the round in there. There was a couple of moments in there where Defiant was just waiting to bait out. Arhkma MuddyKipz has been loving to go for the BC option on there afterwards on shield in there to approach Defiant in there. Defiant was trying to bait that out and did successfully do that and managed to, like, in the scramble afterwards to win that round here. But now, looking at a huge deficit, as I was talking about all of that here, you know, MuddyKipz, like you got to give me more time to talk. You got to give me more time to talk for that perfect there. Well done, though. Well done to turn things around at a moment's notice.
Here we go, Defiant. Big round here for Defiant. Gets this. You're up 2-0. It's over. We're loser semis 2-0, so this is set point. Winner going on to losers finals. MuddyKipz got to get something going. Could be down to your last round if you don't get it going here.
Yeah, but MuddyKipz tried to jump in like on there to meet Defiant in the air. Defiant got in there like in there first here. Go ahead, like catch it on. You're going back and forth. You're playing like the air hockey puck on the floor, like spinning around here. You have to deal with this ice carpet. The B option there. Got a little bit of a touch on there afterwards here. Get the throw.
Oh, jumps over top of it. And gonna get the full combo here. Not gonna kill, but we're gonna get this down to where it's interesting. Okay, activates the heat. Gonna try to get some of this health back, but not gonna get any as the block string's still live.
Catching it down here.
Did a great job fighting against that heat.
The block strings are real from Defiant here. Continuing on, just happy to hold it down here, waiting for that final Oh, damn. There's a come the blowback here. The final shield in there. Nothing after the low shield. Too far away for the bloody. Was the like waiting for that proper moment in there was like just far enough away on the blood heat activation to go get ahead and get a punish, and that's going to be a major deficit for MuddyKipz.
Listen, there is patience, and then there's what we witnessed here in this set, because absolutely incredible defensive patience, but may end up losing right here. So there we go, 1-1.
Yeah, I was worried about that with from MuddyKipz. There was using unfortunately lost a lot of resources at a moment's notice, but was able to turn things around at the very end. Very nice.
Smooth drive right off the bat. You're trying to get an advantage early in this set clinching game.
Yeah, definitely going for the BC option as we go into the corner here. We're back into it, trying to continue it on there, ready for the low. Defiant has been just happy to block all of this, waiting for that proper moment, but there's the grab that we did not see in that last match. As we're going into the corner here, we're going all the way back here. The immediate use of the fire carpet on the EX, and there gets a little bit of from the shield counter B option on there. So here we go, beginning the game for Defiant here as we go in, following up with the fire carpet with a nice little 4.2k damage. Get thrown in the corner.
In the corner, we'll see what Defiant can do. Okay, gets the touch, gets the confirm, and keeps it going. Gonna burn a little there, go up top. One more mix will do it.
Yeah, already caught in with the low though here. MuddyKipz has potential probably to activate heat on there, but kind of continues to keep their round here. Oh yeah, actually gets a nice confirm here, so going to be at a good position to, oh no, the recovery, never mind. Not able to get to the point where getting EX out there, having to force the blocking on there, but the projectiles, the keys coming out to play there, knock in there. We're suddenly at a change of pace here, set point for MuddyKipz.
Everybody remember that moment when we move on here to see who goes to losers finals, because that was anybody's game, anybody's round, and MuddyKipz pulls it out with the projectile.
Yeah, still anybody's game here as we go on, and the fate has not yet been decided here. The super jump in there with the jump in there from MuddyKipz. We're going to go ahead and get that EX spin out there. Kind of play the switch side here. The delay on throwing the key out there, but from point blank range, Defiant takes control all the way in there. Throw out get acupunctured with as many icicles as possible.
Burns Blar get a little more damage. Keeps 3 down there. Okay, runs up with the throw, trying to force this final round, game 3. But here comes MuddyKipz. MuddyKipz
trying to change things around. There's that heat on there afterwards here. Trying to keep it. Oh, the fatal counter coming to play. You still have a chance here. Are you going to? You do not get a chance to continue on the EX. That could have been it at that point here. But now we're throwing out the keys here. Defiant trying to keep alive here one more time. The fatal counter throw at the very end. You didn't need the extra damage from the fatal counter throw, but you got it. And MuddyKipz is going to be continuing on into loser finals there with the pop out. Well played.
Defiant falls down out at 4th with 4 bars waiting down there staring. Just did not have an opportunity to burn the resources. But hell of a set.
Yeah, absolutely. Defiant was doing their best to try to kind of keep on playing the block game, was able to approach and stop a lot of the tools that MuddyKipz was trying to play. It was changing it up there at the end there, was able to just kind of keep up the the more they kind of play, the more they were feeling they felt comfortable playing their game in there. They finally got the got the throw in there, kind of keeping the Defiant guessing. It's oh, you're not going to go for the throw? Let me switch that option in there a little bit more. Let me have it. There was a couple times where I was worried try to finish it off with the moon skill at the very end and missed that because of the air recovery from Defiant on there. Was able to pull it out there. Well done from MuddyKipz though.
Very stressful set. If you guys are just joining, before the top 8, I actually had a full head of hair.
Yeah.
And
it was
all,
right here. Yeah.
Just kidding. I use that joke 1%. So,
yeah, you got a limit on there. You got to use it. It's required.
Yeah,
that's the razor requirement.
I get paid by Vic Razors for that.
Exactly. He's also a client on there, but that does mean that MuddyKipz last year was at 4th at CEO 2023, which does mean that they have this is loser finals here, so guaranteed 3rd at the minimum here, going up 1 from what they did last year at the very minimum, but nothing is set in stone here. We got ourselves JurassicOri versus MuddyKipz coming back up to play here. No surprise there. We got the CL. No surprise from JurassicOri with the Hisui pick here. We got ourselves the battle to begin with.
There we go, back to first to 3 action. Loser out at 3rd. Winner going to take on, hit the grand finals loser side and see if they can reset the bracket. Win the hard way, Risky.
Yeah, definitely. Did not get the shield that they wanted in there from the item toss. Was kind of expecting on it. Now we're just kind of playing the aerial game, trying to avoid all that, and does get in with the dive from MuddyKipz here. Catches on that nearly 4-point K by just off by 1 there. Follow up, yeah, holding it down, kind of keeping it the level playable, but now the fatal counter. JurassicOri has a chance to begin the game on there, getting a little bit more time in there. Comes out the cake.
Back in the corner, just keeping it going. Gonna go ahead and activate that, get out of there, and gonna regain control of this one for a minute, but burns all the resources down at the bottom of the screen to get there.
Honestly, I like that option though, because they regained a whole lot of health in there. They immediately took back control. They were able. That was the most optimal use of that heat I could see happening on here. But yeah, we got control on there.
You're in a position where if you lose one interaction, you lose the round, and then you switch it around, and MuddyKipz takes it.
Going in there, we got a little catch on the other side there from MuddyKipz, but nothing much else out there. Yeah, using the back option on the dive to kind of go all the way back and kind of keeping you guessing, keeping you in the air here. But JurassicOri going to take their turn back here. Recovery does get hit by this. Dinner is served here, but following up here is like, no, I don't need any more. I don't need any more TV dinner, Hisui. I got that BC counter combo here. We're going to bring it down here. Get the switch over to the other side. Moon drive to get the backdash here, but you get hit by the fatal counter.
This one, all just back and forth here in this second round, but MuddyKipz once again taking control late. We'll see if JurassicOri has an answer, and here we go.
Oh, got caught in there on the other side. Got a little bit of a hit on the moonsault, but nothing much afterwards. There it is again, the BC getting the hit with the fatal counter here. JurassicOri probably going to take things here. Yeah, finish it off with the EX just to guarantee it off here. 1-1.
Final round, game 1. It seems like we've said that just about every set so far.
Yep, that's what I want to see. I want to see as much Melty blood as we possibly can.
Here we go. MuddyKipz really start things off hot, but here we go. JurassicOri in the corner. Up top with the juggle. Coming down. Oh, sets it up and gets it to connect.
Goes in. There we go. Yeah, covers just in time, so it doesn't get hit by the ladles on there afterwards, but you're still stuck in the corner. Here comes the smoke screen. You got to deal with that. Definitely have to deal with it. Oh, caught on there with the jumping shield on there. Was ready for that opportunity and going to get goodbye to all the. You don't even need to finish on the play. You got that arc drive finish. We don't even. Usually we see the heat go away at that point, but yeah, JurassicOri already had all the resources on deck. Was able to finish that off.
Yep. MuddyKipz was able to use that, use the heat activation to turn the tide of that first game, first round.
Here we go. We got ourselves. We have to turn in. We are ready for. We don't have original CL anymore. We got powered CL coming out to play. Got that extra long range here. As we kind of begin into the next match here.
And this in the patch, this is a top of the meta character, right?
Yeah, this is a character that was very good in the previous patch. Has also got an increased startup on a lot of their lightning options in there to kind of continue to keep it turning. They've become a better character than they have before, and I know certain members of the community have been baffled by that decision, but we're gonna see why potentially here from MuddyKipz. Keeping away from the bento, does get the block on there. One of those things in there, you do have a lot of super long range. You got some unblockables that from Power CL as we go along. You got that big pile bunker Go on, but JurassicOri not deterred, Larry. As I'm talking about, trying to talk up Powered CL, that this maid here from JurassicOri has been knocking Powered CL down a peg.
And gets the touch into the corner. JurassicOri having to deal with all of this. Backs up, goes in, picks their spot, but picks wrong. Counter starter for Arhkma MuddyKipz and for their trouble, and it's going to be JurassicOri getting things back to where she's comfortable with.
Yeah, uses a super jump in there, kind of going to keep it in there. JurassicOri using the 5C to kind of use an approach tool here. But yeah, getting a little bit of gun kata from MuddyKipz here as we go back into the corner here. Doesn't have enough to activate Moondrive, but does have enough to use his EX skill here, build up a little bit more meter here, and kind of keep that the beginning of that pressure game that we haven't seen quite yet from Powered CL. Here comes the items coming out from JurassicOri, trying to keep the distance here.
Using the projectile. Oh, and
yeah, there's a little bit of a distance on there, and like you did extend out your hurt box a little bit with those moves here, and JurassicOri was able to capitalize on that, switching out with the arc drive finish.
Yeah, the extended range, honestly, hurt him when all was said and done.
Yeah. Honestly, I agree with this decision from MuddyKipz. Like going back to the tried and true CL has been carrying them throughout the tournament so far. And Powered CL, like it seemed like wasn't able to get things started. Maybe not as warmed up on that character as much as like has been on the CL, but yeah, it has been working in the past. Maybe like try again, last chance in this first of 3 losers finals.
Unfortunately, you gotta pull them out and see what you can do, but at the same time, down 0-1, pull out, lose a game. It's tough, but you got to go with what works. And JurassicOri, doesn't matter who's in front of her. She is just straight business as usual. Yeah, throwing the book at you literally with the Susui. Gets the follow-up on there with the watering can in there. Going to set up more and more damage from all this catering done by the maids here in Melty Blood. Catches on the low one more time here. Don't even have to finish it. Puts a Degeneration X on him. Set point for JurassicOri. Set point. Are you ready?
And chances are here. Yeah, here we go. Waiting for the shield here. Little bit of a scramble at the very end there, but then cancels out on the tech.
Going with the keys, trying to get something to connect. JurassicOri, the defense is real, and tech there doesn't get it to connect. Shield, nobody home. Just masterclass in defense here until I open up my mouth about it. And we open,
that's how it goes. That's how it goes.
And we open up MuddyKipz for big damage. We've got a third of the life bar gone, and gonna keep the pressure on.
Yeah, going in low, like bringing out the low dive from Hisui here, but it gets finding the opportunity there. Going in, throwing out the swords. Moon drive for a moon drive here from a distance, in fact, here. But yeah, getting with the fatal counter, going to get the guaranteed damage extra with the EX here. Last chance opportunity for MuddyKipz in there as JurassicOri goes in for the BC counter with a beautiful punish.
Gonna activate heat, try to get all of this health back and go ahead and finish the round while we're at it. Shut her down, folks. We're going to grand finals.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I would not have been surprised to see Scrawt versus JurassicOri be our grand finals. But
he prophesied it. He prophesied it into existence.
That that would be what it would be. But Arhkma MuddyKipz put on a fantastic